is the North End. This is the North End.
Hey guys, JP California here, coming at you guys, well, from, again, super sunny Southern California. It is blazing hot. It's supposed to be 100 this whole week, which really coincides with the Villa game today against Everton, where there was water breaks at the middle of the games. I couldn't understand it when it's only about 88 there, but you know what? You guys do you, England. But here we go. Let's look at the heat of Aston Villa versus Everton in our 5 things video. Number 1, Ings needs 2 players up top. Danny Ings is a goal scorer. He's a top-level goal scorer too. He's really good at being in the box at the right time, at the right place. But last weekend, he looked terrible. He's not the number 9 stereotypical be up there, bash him forward. He's a kind of a fox in the box. And for that to work, he really needs another striker. Ollie Watkins is that runner. He's that basher. He gets in there. And for Danny Ings to be successful at Villa, he needs to play in a 2 up front system. And today we finally saw it again, which is a system we saw at the end of last season. A 4-4-2 with kind of a diamond in the middle, but with Ollie Watkins and Danny Ings up top. And woe and behold, Danny Ings gets on a low cross from Ollie Watkins, and the score is 1-0 just about the 30th minute. So for me, if Ings plays, he needs to be in a 2 up front. Number 2, struggle against the low block. A lot of fans know what a low block is, but if you don't, it's when it's when the whole team pretty much stays in their own half and kind of hunkers down while another team has possession. Villa really struggled to break down Everton in this low block. They controlled it. We passed it sideways, very similar to the Bournemouth game, and it was very controlled for large portions of the game. Everton would get the ball, they'd pass it out, we'd intercept it, we'd keep it, recycle it, and keep it going. But for me, there needs to be that lock picker that can get in there. There needs to be that ability to play through the lines and get that happening. But that low block is hard for Villa. And Philippe Coutinho doesn't necessarily look like he's helping us break it down. Emi Buendia, on the other hand, comes in, and one of his first things he does is he slides it through on a great little through pass to Danny Ings, who can turn and give a cross real quick. It didn't result in a goal, but it was a great opportunity. And it just seems like Emi Buendia is better suited to help break down that low block than Philippe Coutinho is, who looks out of form. So Villa, if they're going to continue to win games, need to figure out how to break down that low block with that possession, so it's just not possession with no real bite to it. Number 3, corner struggles. Man, Villa are struggling with those crosses into the box, and today was no exception. There was a few opportunities from Everton where the ball comes in, and while Mings is in the game this time, there was a few that skimmed off someone's head, went right past, and it just really made for a calamitous defensive situations. Villa really need to tighten up that defense when it comes to corners, or else we're going to look like Leicester of last year, who gave up the most goals from corners. Hopefully they can do it, and hopefully Carlos is going to be fit and raring to go, but all the reports say he's out for a long term. That means we're back to Chambers and Konza, and if you've watched my videos, I don't think Konza deals with aerial balls well at all. So Villa really need to be working on corners and set pieces so we don't give up those soft corner goals that can result in the losses of matches and fans turning on them. Number 4, Ollie Watkins. How can I say this without being too judgmental or aggressive? But Ollie Watkins looks short on confidence. Not when it comes to running, not when it comes to battling or fighting for the ball or making passes or linking a player, assisting, which he got 2 of today. He looks short on confidence when it comes to shooting in front of goal. He had one opportunity where Jordan Pickford came out. Jordan Pickford was at a good angle and a good time, but a really fresh Ollie Watkins could have just chipped it right over him and had a great chance on goal. But he didn't. He smashed it, and it just hit Jordan Pickford straight in the chest. Ollie Watkins needs a goal or two, and the Villa fans need to stick with Ollie Watkins. We know he comes in patches. He'll score 4 or 5 in 4 or 5 games, and then he'll go dry for a few games. We got to stick with him. And what we saw today was an Ollie Watkins that was not selfish. A guy who got 2 assists. And for me, the goal for Emi Buendia was key. He made a great run, and he hustled his butt off. He's fast. Buendia plays him in, kept going on his run, and what Ollie Watkins do? He played it right back across for that. A very simple 2v1 play, and it was golden. And for me, to see him be selfish is really key to get that confidence up, and then hopefully he can get on the end of a cross or a goal soon, so his goal scoring confidence goes up as well. So number 4, Ollie Watkins confidence. And finally, number 5 of our 5 things we learned about Villa was second half control. Something we really didn't have last year. We would score a goal and then other teams would come into it. This time, the second half control was there. For us, once we scored that first goal, it was like Villa did not throw their foot on the gas to get a second one. All they did was just keep it steady, keep the ball, and control it. And Everton didn't even really threaten until after they scored their first goal. At that point, it got a little dicey, but that was like the last 7 minutes of the game. For me, Kamara is key for that control. He recycles play. He is the guy in the midfield that's just picking and choosing his spots. He's a player that Manchester United are dying for. And he's playing great for Villa. Keeping that second half control will help us see out games better throughout the season, especially against the lower half teams. So, there's our 5 things we learned about Aston Villa versus Everton in the 2022-23 season. Number 1, Ings needs 2 people up top. Number 2, Villa is struggling against the low block. Number 3, corner struggles. We got to be able to weed those out. Number 4, shot shy, Ollie Watkins, but still with 2 assists, so great job. And number 5, second half control that helped see out the game. While some of these 5 sound like I was a little negative, I'm not. I'm over the moon. We'll take those 3 points any way we can get them. Villa Park looked bustling and it was loud, and I really enjoyed watching the match from home. I just hope there's not that many more 12:30 games, because here in California, it's 4:30 a.m., and that was a bright and early morning for me. So Villa fans, please like and subscribe. Watch the video. I'm going to keep bringing out this content, all the post-match games. I like the 5 things. Let me know if you guys want to hear something else from me, either a pregame or a lineup shout. We can do items like that too, but get in the comments, like and subscribe, get at me. Villa fans, you guys know the deal. Up to Villa.
This is the North End.